Good morning, good morning, good morning. So setting up your space, I have cards, I have a painting, I have quotations. I printed out the handout from the website. Really useful. This is coming from KRI, which is the Kundalini Research Institute, which really gathered up a lot of the information that Yogi Bhajan was making very available during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And this page is about understanding the 10 bodies. And this sequence for me helps with the complexities of who we are, as well as the reunification of who we are, that we can be like a prism. And many times there are knots or kinks or weaknesses or over abundances in different areas. And when I can find my way in wisely and through all of these different means, these lenses of the 10 bodies, that we are made of so many things. It's like understanding that you are bones and nerves and heart and blood and breath, and that they fit together. And the more you understand this, the better you can take care of your health. What I'm finding is, as these come into an awareness, as I pay closer attention to them, then I'm finding that I am able to respond more fully. There's a real momentum as these pieces come together for me. If you're in Soul Soil, keep writing these out, keep carrying them forward, and knowing that this is, I am here guiding, holding space, but you are there owning and knowing and realizing and inhabiting what you find. So I have read this before, but this will be what sets our course for today. This body is made of earth and gold, sky and stars, rivers and oceans, masquerading as muscle and bone. Every substance is here, diamonds and silver, magical elixirs, ambrosia that gives visions, herbs that nourish and heal. The foundation of the planet, the immortal magnetic iron, circulates in the blood. Every element in you loves the others. Earth loves rain. Sky loves sun. Sun loves the space it shines through. Space loves everyone equally. Luxuriate in knowing this deep and simple truth. Every cell is an organ of sense, infused with majesty. Every cell is a sense organ. Every cell is infused with majesty. So as we practice today, I would ask of you, carry that forward. Each time we move and then pause, just feel there's a change, there's a change, there's a change. We use the physical body to encounter our own reactions to it, and then to cultivate our reactions to it, and then to refine our reactions to it, building this neutral reply to whatever we encounter. That the body moves and moves and moves and allows freedom of energy, direction and construction of energy above us, around us, through us, beyond us. So when we pause, notice, and this is what we do every day. We arrive, we notice. The next day we arrive, we notice these great pulses of movement and stillness, of devotion. Palms together, heart high, eyes closed. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. Everything guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. 3 times, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. Start your playlist at first touch and come to stand. Shake your feet out, shake your hands out, sweep wide. And down. Touch opposite elbows, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Come into your physical body. Come into your physical body. The weight of your arms, the length of your fingers, the back of your neck. Come into yourself. And then bending the elbows at the top. So you touch opposite shoulders at the bottom and across the top. Round the back, tuck the chin. And stay as you are right there. Keep it going. 30 seconds. Three, 2. Hands up high, interlace your fingers, turn your palms away. Little left, little right. And as you bring your hands down, your palms facing away from you, step up to the top of the mat, step your left foot back. Sweep your hands high, your right knee bends, inhaling, opening. And then exhaling, hands down to bend and rise. And take your time. Feel your way in. What's sticky, what's tight, what feels like it would just be better if it was a little longer. As though you were putting on a tight pair of jeans, you know, which way would you wriggle to get them square on your body? So let it move quicker. Inhale up, exhale down. Five, 4, 3, 2, and hands up high. Go a little to the right with the hands. Left hip forward, the right hip back. And hands down, stepping up. Change sides. Right foot steps back, bending your right knee. Hands high, opening, opening, opening. And then down. Your right hip coming forward, your right knee coming forward, but your right heel going back. Inhale up, exhale down. Quicken. Let it move through you now. 3, 2. Hands up high. Take your hands softly to the left side. Upright. Hands down. Shake it out and step back. Building hands and heels down dog. Hands and knees. So you choose. Hands on blocks if you like today. No blocks for me. Feet flat. So if you were using blocks, you would put them underneath the hands. It makes a little bit more of an opening through the chest. I am just square to the floor today. Rise up, hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Down dog. Here's our breath out. Hands and knees. Here's our breath in. And fold. From your child's pose, take your hands back and wide, lifting your hips. And then exhaling, reach forward, hips back. Child. Come forward, hands, knees, tuck toes, down dog. There's our flow, hands, knees. Child. Rise. Fold. Forward. And down. Hands, knees. Child. Your pace now, you may go slowly. You may find your way at your own rate. And just know that as you move more quickly, you're moving more lightly. More lightly. Less effort in all the joints until even coming onto the fingertips becomes possible. That there's a levity to us that sometimes we don't even realize is possible. You're moving your circulation, you're moving your joints, you're moving your breath. Last round wherever you are. We meet in down dog. 3. Two. Good. Knees to the floor. Turning over onto your back, add your strap. Okay? The strap goes behind your knees. Right behind your knees. Knees to your chest. And press into your heels, flex your feet. Bend your knees as you pull on that strap. Pull your thighs towards your body, elbows wide, legs strong, arms strong. Press the legs straight. Bend your elbows wide. Inhale, heels up high. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, close your eyes. Square the spine to the heels. And again, there's a quickness. And in the quickness, there's a lightening, an unweighting of the joints, that we don't have to be quite so thick or so heavy in our physical form. in our legs, in our arms, even in our organs. We can live more lightly in ourselves. In particular, as we age, we have the opportunity to become lighter, gently drying out, blowing away. If you cannot do frog later, this will be your frog. Heels up and down. Press all the way, straightening the legs as you can. The legs are strong and light. Can you find the lightness? So that all of your actions could be a little less dense. 3, 2. Press your heels, drop your seat, and set your strap aside. Good. Hands to shins. Add some strength. Take your right hand overhead, your right leg out long, and then hand to shin. Left hand overhead, left leg long, and hand to shin. Inhale, open, and close. So you're just opening one at a time. And again, the pressure that you use, the press into your heels, just now with the strap behind your thigh. See if you can just press into your heel. And from the anchor of your navel, as you press into your heel, the leg extends. Can it be so simple, like a piston? And as you find that unweightening, that undensity, let it quicken. Just play a little bit. Play in the physical body. It's such a great place to play. It's such a willing partner. Here we go. Just needs your care and your time. Work here or 2 legs out, 2 hands overhead, inhaling, exhaling. Maybe not even touching the legs, just using the body. Use the low abdomen, bring your shoulders towards your knees, head and shoulders on the floor. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Great work. Feet to the floor. Draw your right knee in, hand on shin, left hand on left thigh. And draw your right knee away from your left knee. Keep this or right hand behind the knee, or to your outer ankle, or to your outer right foot. Bring your right knee down, 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 down. Let the left hip come up a little bit. Use your exhalation to square your shoulders into the chest to soften your hips. Changing sides, your right foot flat to the floor, right hand on thigh. Left knee bends, bring your knee to your chest. Work there, or left hand behind the knee to the outer shin, outer ankle, or outer foot. Bring your left knee down. And feet flat. As we go into our twist, if you choose, a block between your thighs and a block to the left side. If you don't need either, set them aside. Hips up, go a little right, arms wide. Dropping your knees towards the left side. If you need to, land on a block. If you're ready, go all the way to the floor. Exhale as you turn right from the navel that you have warmed. Inhaling up. Exhaling as you turn, pausing. On the block or on the floor, left hand to the right side. Right hand reaches overhead and then wide out down towards the right hip. Inhaling overhead, reaching out. And then all the way wide and down. Until you rest with your right arm wide, your right shoulder falling, your right rib rolling back, navel to spine. To the center, hips up and neutral. And then hips up and over to the left, drawing your knees up if you need to, a block on the right-hand side, arms wide, and crossing the knees to the right. Inhaling to the center, and the knees fall right. In yogic philosophy, the line of the spine and the energy that follows the spine, the major conduit of energy through our body, the sushumna. Sort of in our blood vessels, it would be like the aorta, the largest carrier. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand wide, and then down toward the hip like a wing. Inhale, along the floor, up overhead. So we're using the movement of the arm to access the left side of the spine, the left shoulder getting up into the left chest, pausing with your left hand wide, your shoulder down, your navel turning left. So that the belly turns to the right and the chin turns to the left and the spine can open down the middle. Good. Coming into the center, feet flat. Set your block aside. Now, I'm concerned for the folks that have said more and more trouble in the neck. So if this is the case, stay flat to the floor. This would be my recommendation. Or yesterday I put a block behind the upper back, working here. And if you're working there, really begin to explore if you can keep the legs all the way out. If you know your stretch pose and you want to get it on and work on 2 legs out, fabulous. Otherwise, we're going to start out. Hands on shins, left leg long, left hand parallel, whisper of ha. Initiate the rhythm of the breath right from the center of your belly, and then close your mouth, same breath right out your nose. Reach into the base of your left big toe, and that is your through line. That is the arrow shooting from your heart, and that's drawing your heart up and your right thigh back. And just stay, 20 breaths. Five, 4, 3, 2, change the legs. Left hand on shin, right leg long, right arm long. So Amelie or Laura, I want you to keep your head on the floor and try this out. And have a lighter and lighter touch in your left shin so that the work is that arrow to the base of the right big toe, lengthen the body, stretch the pose, 20. Three, 2, knees, find what you can do, legs extend, 20. Five, 4, 3, 2, knees, head, shoulders, feet, breath, rest. Let it remove separation. Draw your hands to your shins. If this is what you can do without strain to your neck, fabulous. You're going to stay right here, head and shoulders on the floor, finding the breath. If you're pregnant, happy baby. Heels wide, settle into the floor right here. Long, smooth breathing. Otherwise, the rest of us, tuck your chin, nose to your knees. Find the hut. Keep the breath, elbows in, close the mouth, out the nose, close the eyes. Five, four, three, two. Feet down this time, hands up. We're at day 11. We're in the next quarter. Set your legs cross-legged seat. And rise. Open. Good. Hands all the way out to the sides. And now find exactly in between. Yes. Make a fist. Open your thumbs strong. Keep your fingers bent and peel your palms open. Heart up, chin in. Ha. Feel the navel move, pregnant or on your cycle. Long, smooth breathing. Close your mouth, close your eyes, out the nose. Steady. Softer, softer, half what you're doing. Five, four, three, two. Inhale, put your thumbs together, hook your thumbs, pause the breath, open your hands, stay here. Exhale, inhale up. And just pause the breath. And then release it. Silky smooth. The breath goes in. It pauses suspended and full, rich, and it leaves exhaling. No gasp, no sound. One more. Silky smooth. And then pause. Enrich yourself. Release your thumbs, exhale, widen down. Feeling the changes, feeling the arrival, feeling the beginning. I am this divine soul, infinite, unlimited. Let your legs come out long. Take it with you, take it with you. No separation. Shake out the feet, shake out the knees, widen your heels. Shake out the knees. If you choose, you're on the edge of your bolster, or flat to the floor, or knees are bent, blocks supporting. Hands on either side to the right, folding. Up tall, hands either side to the left, folding. Inhale up and fold. So your tail goes back as your heart comes forward and you're really finding a clean crease. Rather than rounding the back, trying to bring your nose to your knee, take your heart towards your foot. Good. Add the hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All the support you need. Walk your hands a little further away. Inhale up, exhale down. Work here with the support of your hands, or the arms stay extended, folding and rising. Only as far as your body appreciates. Right? Move in a way that serves you and enriches you. Navel to spine will support your fold. Just finding a natural exhalation. And now build a neutral mind, consistent and devoted. Three, two, one. Hands behind you, heart forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, tail back, heart forward. Fingertips inside the thighs, inside the knees. Keep your fingers where they are. As you're ready, as you make space, a little closer to your heels, but keep your hands down. And then steady, close your eyes. How can you inhabit trust? Trust in the breath, trust in the rhythm, trust in the devotion and in the consistency and in the duration. What's the sensation of trust that you can find in your body? Three, two, upright. Cross your legs, sitting tall, hips on a bolster or a block, and circle. If you need to, right here, hop onto a chair. Inhaling across the front, exhaling across the back. Move from the pelvis. Be moved. Let your hips be in charge for a moment. Let the chest and the spine follow, and in its freedom, how do you nourish liberation for the mind? Can you find it in your body? Reverse. The mind is so deliciously complicated and potent. Our thoughts are what become real all around us. So liberate your body from old past thoughts and feel just the sensation. I trust this body. I trust this movement. We are one thing. We are many. It is momentary, this event of a body. Notice it today and let it go. 3, 2, pausing tall, breathing in, the breath suspended wide, filling you, and released. Out the hands, out the feet, change the cross-leg shape if you need to. If you're in your chair, hands are on thighs. Otherwise, hands are on shins. Inhale forward, exhale back. So start big, start slow. The top of your head staying steady. The release, nourishing liberation, feeding freedom by dropping out of the shoulders, out of the face. Gives me goosebumps down my arms. And as it opens, again, unweighting the body. Ha, ha. It gets quick, it gets light. Here we go. Inhale forward, exhale back. Close your eyes. We'll keep this momentum and come to kneel. A block between your heels. If you can't kneel, you can hop to a chair or stay legs crossed. If you stay in legs crossed, put your hands on your knees so that your chest can move more fully. We're moving up through the spine. So here the navel stays quite drawn to the body. This anchor, our anchor was in our hips and now our anchor in the navel and the heart moving more freely. Like a little wave through the spine. And soften all of it, trust. As we work further into the physical body, it's really important to begin to reestablish trust. We often separate from the body after injury, after illness, after significant change or disappointment in something about our physical landscape. So soften and re-embody the miracle that is surrounding your soul just now. Now we find the trust. Trust the body. Let it move. Thank you, body. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, heart. Inhale. Pause. Soak it in. And breathe it out. To stand. The wilds of the body. Into the Wild. If you are on the playlist, make sure you're at Into the Wild. Such an important song. Thank you, people. Thank you. Original people. Fingertips to the shoulders, turning left, turning right. In left, out right. Get in your body, get in your feet. Find the length of your toes, the space between your toes. You're not falling into the insides of your ankles. Your ankles are even inside and out. The insides of the hips, the outsides of the hips turn from the navel into the body. Ha! With deliberation. The body requires our instruction, our direction, and then consistency. Raise the elbows. Find the space under your arms, under the pectorals, the chest. Three, 2, 1. Hands up, inhale. Pause. On the exhale, widen down. The body begins to go beyond what we can see into the energy. Field around us, above us, beyond us, and through us. Thank you, body. Fingertips to the shoulders. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Just start small. Eyes closed. Oh, so the work here is stay open. The tiniest, lightest of hummingbirds has a body. Her tiny light wings as he flies flower to flower. There is no strain there. Eventually, the backs of your hands meeting behind the back of the neck. Inhale up, exhale down. Trust your body. And now help your body trust your movements. Trust the movement, soften, let it happen, let it through. No gripping. It's in your mind, here we go. Can you light it up with a little bit of joy? Can the intensity be an intensity of pleasure, of possibility, of divinity in you, through you, above you, beyond you. This is your halo, your arcland. Nipple to nipple, across, temple to temple, the crown of the head. We see this around saints. Those we know are in total connection. Build it, your halo, your arc line. 3, 2, hands high. Interlace your fingers. And down. Inhale up and down. Shoulder issues, keep at the height of your head. As you make your way a little higher until eventually straight up, straight down. A little bend in the knees, but you're not folding, you're not hinging at the hips. Spine stays straight up and down. Eyes closed. Smile. The movement of your lips, the change in your face, your expression, the smile changes your breath, relaxes your eyes. Three, 2, bring your hands up high, breathing in. Pause. Breathing out, stay with it. Breathing in. Pause. 2, 3, breathing out. Stay with it, let it build, breathing in. Release wide. Wide, wide. The aura, the field, the charge, the self in all its glory and invisible ways. To a seat. To the floor, to a chair, kneeling cross-legged, you choose your presence, your presence, your presence. Left shoulder up, right shoulder down. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down. Inhale left. Exhale right. Eyes closed. It may loosen, it may open, it may quicken. Subtle body, our finesse, our grace. Keep moving here. Change. Inhale, right shoulder up, left shoulder down. A pliable tranquility, interwoven the fabric of our movements and our breathing. Equilibrium. This grace, this finesse, this subtle body, is so powerful. Two shoulders up, two shoulders down. The subtle body carries the soul when the physical body is complete. When our mortal life concludes, subtle body returns the soul to the source. And the subtle body is that which we can feel when friends and family, even pets, return to us. We feel instructed, we feel visited, comforted. That's the subtle body. Good. Shoulders steady. Turning left. Turning right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Feeling into about an inch inside the base of the skull, and then an inch up. Feel where the spinal cord meets the brain stem, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the pineal gland. All these meet right here at the very base of this twist, at the very top of the twist, really. Inhale right, exhale left. Two, one, to center. Substantiate all of it. You ready for the frogs? Take a stand. Test this metal. Temper your sword. It is not only ether, it is muscle and guts. Here we come. So the heels can be on the blanket as needed. Blocks can be out in front if you choose. Hips up. Exhale, knees bend, head lifts. Inhale, head down. Exhale, inhale. So that's the most basic instruction. If you need to modify for the knees, hips, or back, then come onto your back, the strap behind your thighs, the way we warmed up. To come into a little more precision, you'll turn your toes out, your heels in. Lift your heels off the blanket and keep them lifted as though you were wearing high heels. Press the inner heels together, especially when you're lifting your hips, so you're moving more from the balls of your feet than from anywhere else. Put more and more weight in your hands and more trust in physics, gravity. The drop of your head will lift your hips. The drop of your seat will lift your head. Ha. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, right in the middle of your blanket. Heels as wide or wider than your blanket, heart high. You are not defeated. If you just did frogs, you are not defeated. Keep your heart up. So let the negative mind catch you and support you. The negative mind can say, dang, that was difficult. Right? That's fine. And in response, the positive mind says, good job. Right knee down. Right hand high, a little bit of a circle. Let that pranic force through you, that it is not stuck, dense, only embodying the leg, but it is moving through you, a current, a fabric, a cable of light. Catch the top of the foot if you choose. Send your right hip forward. Tend the physical body, and the physical body will tend the energy. Move side to good side. And the left knee down, and the left hand high. Bit of a circle. And notice what happens as you circle, how it opens the chest, and how there's suddenly a flow from the low body to the upper. Work there. Or hold the top of the foot, bring your heel towards your hip. We'll work back bends this Saturday, lengthening from the pubic bone to the navel, opening from the navel to the heart, broadening across the throat, finding the chest, opening the face. Here we go. Back into the center. Build your cross-legged seat, sitting tall. Pause your playlist. Heart high. Rise. I am a soul. I have a body, I have thoughts. But I am a soul. I have energy, I have direction. I am a source of my source. I am made of the same stuff as the earth and the stars. The gravity that holds them together. The love that sees them through. I am this. Ekonkar. That which is created and that which creates, all the same. Ek-onkar. It changes. Everything will break down. Everything will shift form. Everything will rise again. Sa, ta, na, ma. The cycle of it all. Siri Wahe Guru, great. Thanks for this indescribable wisdom. Put it together 3 times. 3 minutes. We go. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwaha Hey Guru. 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 Akankara Satanama Siriwa 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 Hey Guru. One more. Akankara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. Stay seated, bask in it, or lie back, your legs going long, shake out the feet and the knees, 2 minutes just. An effortless, nourishing presence. I am this. Of a smile. I remain unshaken. I remain unshaken in the presence of my soul. hot winds cannot move me. Cold winds cannot harm me. Hands high overhead. I am all this. The knees bend, the feet come in. Roll to a simple seat. Sweep wide, reach tall. Bring your palms together, your thumbs to the center of your forehead, eye. And this is the truth of myself. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for your practice. On Sunday's practice, we will do a full 11 minutes of the mantra, the Leya Yoga mantra. So each Sunday, we have 3 more Sundays in our 40 days, and each of those Sundays we will do the whole 11 minutes. And then we'll just pause for 4 minutes, and you'll be able to feel what this is starting to provide for us. So if you want to know more about that mantra, marthamcalpin.com, under practice, and then at daily, halfway down that daily page, there's information on the 10 bodies and on the mantra. This Friday, embodying nourishment, is a yin practice, an autumnal yin to just calm and land the metal element, which is what we're coming into in traditional Chinese medicine. So delicious to be moved slowly through such a wise sequence of postures and then left rested and focused. It's a really very remarkable state where we conclude. You can replay it any time, but it is on Zoom. You can get the Zoom link right on my website under Workshop RSVP. So Friday night, 6:30, we'll have a yin. On Saturday, we'll have back bending, heart opening, find the full length of his throat. And Sunday, we'll do the full 11 minutes of mantra. I will see you tomorrow. Sat Nam.